Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Excuse me. Welcome back to another video of Nine Kings. In the last episode, we played as the King of Stone. And in this video, we're going to be playing as the King of Nature. The year is... Here are our enemies, and there's the King of Time. Okay, so we have a treant. Alright, so place this down. So what does this do? Creates a field on the ground that heals allies and damages. Huh. That's an interesting one. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and start things off by placing down the elves. I'll put them here. Alright, so... Okay. Interesting. There's the portal. Speaking of portals, I've discovered how this thing works, the portal. I'm gonna take it. So, with the portal, this is what I've discovered. So, here we have a royal council. This is where we can get, perks. Well, apparently, what I've discovered off camera while I was messing around with them is that if you use the portal, go backwards past the Royal Council, and trigger it again, you get some special upgrades. I don't know the chances of us getting that, but I figured I'd just mention it. So, yeah. Interesting to know. Now, what I'm actually going to do is, I'm probably going to use... I need to get some more defense going. So how about I place down the mycelium here? That way I could get some more defenses. Okay, so that's how it works. It's an over time thing. There we go. Alright, there's the elf again. I might just take the forest. So, place the forest down here. So we buff our elves. Alright, and now that I have my mycelium, so I've got a better way to defend, aside from elves. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take the warlock. Adds 5 of that card to your hand? Well, how can I say no to that? Sure. Okay, this is something I was not expecting. Alright, let's place down the portal. And I'm gonna place the warlock in this square. Then, I'm gonna go ahead and place... Let's use it on the warlock. Again, more warlocks. Even more warlocks. And even more warlocks. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now, can I not get a portal? Fair enough. I'll take the warp. Yeah, I'll take the warper. I won't place it down. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright. Yeah, I guess we can mess around with the library. Sure, we'll take it. Alright, the prophet has received a blessing in 9 years. Doubles the HP of a card on the target plot. Okay. Oh. This is going to be interesting. Let's do... more warlocks. So I've got 48 warlocks. Okay. Oh, I can upgrade the treants. Let's do that. So, bigger tree. That probably means this heals more and damages more. I'll take the static. Alright. It's time to wage war against another king. King of Greed. And let's just place down the library now. Alright. There we go. More mycelium. Okay, you know what? Sure. I'll take some more mycelium. And we'll just place it right there. Alright, okay, here's a portal. But the treant is here. Why? So, do I want to max out the treant, or do I want to level up our portal one more? I'm gonna go to the treant. I'll also take a wild card, and... do I seriously want the sacrifice card? No, let's do static. Alright, so we level up our treant. Now our treant is level 3, so it's maxed out for the run. We're gonna go ahead and use the wild card on the... we'll do it in the library. And then we're gonna start triggering the library. So we'll place down this static card. So now there's a 50% chance of gaining static. Here we go. Dispenser? Yeah, I'll take the dispenser. And let's do more warlocks. I just got 2 stacks of static. Alright. There we go. What have we got? Thank you. I will take a portal. Okay, so then we have ourselves this. I'm going to put it next to the library. Then, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this to level 2. So we just need one more card. Either wild card or portal. Or something that levels things up. Alright. I'll take the vault. Then I will place the... more static. Alright, so this is gonna get me... portal? Alright, what do we have? Let's see. Portal! Okay! Whenever any unit is added to any plot, add 1 extra unit. I guess we could give that a go. And... portal time. Whoop. There we go. Okay, so now we'll get to see the special perks for the portal. Alright, Alright, let's see. Offering? You know what? Sure, I'll take the offering card. And let's do this. So I'm going to use it on the elves. This is something I don't think I would have wanted. Alright. Okay, well, let's go ahead and overinvest on our warlocks. Then, I'm going to place the vault, and then the dispenser. Alright, I could add poison to the possibility, but nah, let's do my story. Alright, so here are the 3 cards that we can get when we reverse time into a royal decree. Well, these are some of them. So we have Recovery, increases all of our units' HP by 4, 3, 2, or 1%. I think that's what that is. I still have no clue, but I think it's chosen between either 4%, 3%, 2%, or 1%. We can have Nullify, which gains 3 temp null cards, which do absolutely nothing. Or I could take 2 random time cards. I'm going to take the 2 random time cards. We're going to rewind. I'm then going to offering for the vaults. Okay. I'll clone the warlocks, and I'm going to place them here because we have a blessing there. I will build the portal again. Hang on a second. I couldn't. No, that's not going to work. That's going to get rid of our large group of warlocks that we have here. So I could start it. You know what? Let's start it. So I'm going to do this on our what will we use? Warpers. Plus our force gets to level 2. I am going to use Dispenser, and once again, I'm going to put down the vault probably here. Alright. Here we go. I have an army of warlocks. Okay. We'll take the elves. And peacetime. So now this group of warlocks have increased HP. Speaking of things, I'm going to use the sacrifice card on the vault again. So now we have our max level forest. Okay. You know, I'll take the thieves. Let's do that. I will place the thieves down here. Alright. What do we have? Yeah, take offering again. And then I'm going to use the... Let's place down the elves. Alright. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll take Warper. I'm going to use Offering on the elves. I get a wild card. Sure, let's use the wild card on the Mycelium to make that level 3. This is gonna be interesting. Let's do Warpers. And then I'm going to clone the Warper and just level that to level 2. There we go. Sure, let's take the Mercenary. I just realized there's skulls in those trees. I didn't even notice that until now. Interesting. Alright. Let's place down the Mercenaries. Go. Okay, I'll take Offering, and then I'm going to use the Offering on the Mercenaries. Interesting cards. I will... Let's save that card for later. I'm going to overinvest on... Warlocks. I'm then going to give swords and swords. Plus 5 attack to our group of warlocks here. Alright. There we go. Let's see. Portal? Portal! Okay. Sure, let's take more of these cards. Oh, you've got to be... Actually, wait, I can wait a turn. Never mind. Okay. So, let's go ahead and give you shields. And then we're going to add additional... additional warpers. More warpers. Even more warpers. Keep going. And last card. I now have 110 warpers. Alright. Here we go. Rainbow Army. Alright, what have we got? The X-Ray... Okay, the Raising card. You know what? Sure, let's take... You know, I'll take X-Ray. Because here's what I can do. I can level up the Warlocks, the Library, and the Portal at the same time if I use the X-Ray. So if I do this, boom. And now, we can do well, here we go. Alright, so I'll take... You know, I'll take the clone card. What do I want? All stats, attack, or more HP? I think I might just take... You know what? Sure, I'll take Provisions. Again? Okay, I didn't think that's also what the Portal card does. Well, that's something I was not expecting. Okay, so I'm going to place down the Portal. So, round 2 with the, Rainbow Army. I didn't think the Portal would trigger the Rainbow Army again. I thought that was only like a once per game thing. Temple's interesting. Scapegoats. I'm actually gonna take the slime. There's no way I can trigger that again. But since we did see, I kind of wonder. Let me try something. Do we rematch the Rainbow Army again? If I reverse time. Well, there's one way to find out. Yeah, I'll take offering. Okay, our diplomats can now make peace with an enemy king. Sure. Okay. So let's try something. I'm going to use this card on here. Sends us back. It does! I never knew that! Third time in a row! Okay, what do we have? X-ray, more slimes, unify. You know what? I have an idea. Let me place down the slime here. They're going to copy him, move over to another square. But I want to try something. I'm going to unify the slime. And let's see how this goes. Alright. Okay. Alright. Ooh, interesting. I'll take the board. Okay. Oh, that's right. We get to do this again. So, King of Spells. Okay. I forgot that, you can actually re-trigger Diplomat and, War Tasks. Alright, here we go. Unify! I have over 132 slimes. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. Am I gonna break the game? Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Boars? Oh no. Wait, I know what I'm gonna do. Clone? I am going to... Well, first of all, I'm going to use the offering card on this set of slime. Overhaul, migration. Ooh. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the clone card, clone the slime. Do that. I'm then going to use migration, move them over a square, and then I'm going to use the boars and place them here. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Boom. Rewind. Ooh, boy. I know what card we're using. Hold on, let me check. So, I only have one square left, so... What I could do is... I'm going to take the... Let's do Trappers. I haven't used this card much, so sure. Let's do the Trappers there. Alright. But, I'm going to rewind. And I am going to do this. And I'm going to level up this blow slime. There's now 144 of them. But I'm going to do it again with this group. Now I have two groups of slime. Oh my. Okay. What are you two doing? Alright, you know what? I'll take this card. And then I'm going to do this. More slime! Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright. Here's the portal. We're gonna take it. And we're gonna add another space. Why not here? So what I'm gonna do is prepare the portal. I'm gonna put it here. Just look at them all. Alright, what do we have? Another forest. I will take elves. Then I'm going to level up these dwarves. Alright, let's see. Do I get another portal? No, but I get rewind. I could... Uh-oh. Alright, rewind. I got the portal again. I'm gonna place it. Okay. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, never mind. I was about to say, could I level them up again? No, I forgot. I don't have that card that, levels down a card. I could actually get it from the King of Time if I'm lucky enough. Okay, let's go ahead and place down some boars. Some more boars. This is boring. I couldn't help it. I just had to look at it. Alright. Okay. There it is. Regression. This is the card. Oh. Alright, so... No, I'll skip this. Alright. So, we're going to... I'm going to clone this slime. It doesn't matter which one I clone. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use regression and level down this set of slimes. So now, I can place the card again and upgrade them a fourth time. Alright. Let's see. Yes, please. And boom. Okay. So here's the question. Which two kings is this going to be? Is it the King of Nature or the King of Time? If it's the King of Time, that's a new boss. But if it's the King of Nature, we have actually seen him before. If I remember correctly, we've seen him in when we were playing as the King of Spells. Alright, let's see. I'll take... You know what? Sure. Yes! Okay, new boss fight. King of Time! I have seen it once, but I didn't get a good look at it. Oh well. Let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to use regression, and then I'm going to add some more. Here we go! Boss time! There it is! That is really cool looking. Alright. Okay, here comes our minion. Okay, that was another run. Your kingdom has thrived.